Is there no one else? All right, guys, so we got our 3-shot zero set. If you're running just a normal scope that doesn't have turrets, you just put your caps back on it and leave it. This one, we reset the turrets to 0. Again, this is a customer's gun, so we're setting it up for long range for them. But here we're just doing the 3-shot zero, then we're gonna confirm out to 300 most of your regular whitetail deer hunting distances. A lot of times I get asked, why don't you shoot groups at 100? Because these first 3 shots we fired out of this rifle, I'm checking the tracking with the scope to make sure the adjustments I put in it actually match, and they do. And then when we fire 100, 200, and 300, we can check the group to see where the impact is on the piece of steel to know if our rifle is actually grouping the way it should be. And we're shooting the steel. We got an 8-inch circle at 100. We've got a 10-inch circle at 200. And then we've got a 12-inch circle at 300 that we'll be shooting. And then we can track our shot on those circles to see how well it actually groups. And that's the easiest, quickest way to, in 6 rounds, catch a 0, confirm out to 300. Now I'm set up to deer hunt, at least like most of you do here in the South where I'm from, which is out to about 300 yards at the furthest. So let's go ahead and load this magazine up. Good body position, good breath in and out, good natural point of aim. And we see that impact right there in about the 11 o'clock position, and I probably broke it about 11 o'clock from center, so that looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna take it to 200. All right, guys, so now we got the camera set on the target at 200. I'm gonna go ahead and break this shot. I'm gonna hold in the top third of the target because the hold on the 6.5 Creedmoor, I can hold dead on at 200 and still hit. Probably about 0.4 high would be the actual data needed for a center punch impact. But I'm gonna go ahead and hold in the top third of the target, and we're gonna see if we have an impact. Held top third of the target. We see our impact just a hair right of center maybe, but that's hitting, that hit dead on 0.4 like I assumed, dead on 0.4 mils for the hole for this, but the gun's good at 200. Now we're gonna go ahead and move the camera and take it to 300. All right, we got the camera set on the targets at 300. You'll notice there are 2 circles. We're gonna shoot the larger of the 2 circles to see where our impact is, to know, again, how well our weapon system is tracking with the group. And at 300 yards, I'm gonna hold about a 0.8. Most of these 6.5 Creedmoors, 0.7 to 1 should impact. I'm probably gonna hit a little bit low of center on the target, maybe not. I might hit high depending on how fast this is running. But based on the hold I'm gonna put on, I'll probably hit a little bit low of center. We're gonna go ahead and set it. And if we hit that plate though, we'll have confirmed our zero's good, our gun groups, our scope tracks, all in 6 shots. So we're on the target. I'm gonna give it about a 0.8 hold. That's 0.8 mils. And I actually hit at the bottom quadrant of the target, which is where I thought I would hit. I would hit a little bit low. The hold for this at 300 would actually be 1 or 1.1 mils. But what we've just done is we've checked the zero of our rifle. We got a 0, we checked the 0, we checked the grouping ability, the tracking of the scope by dialing the knobs, obviously at the close range to get them dialed in. We locked them in, and we just confirmed 0 to 300 in 6 shots. Again, here's my box of rounds I've had the whole time. You see that there's 3 shots out of it. You don't need a whole box of ammo to 0. We can mount, bore sight, get it all set up, and get out to 300 in 6 shots. If we do the front end work appropriately, we have good equipment. That's your 3-shot 0 class.